I have to interrupt this presentation for some breaking news. You'll notice this is the blog post that introduced, and actually you can see the date here was June 12th, so about a week ago, or maybe a little bit longer than that, where Facebook came out with a plugin for WordPress. So again, like I mentioned at the very beginning, Facebook engineers actually sat down and created this plugin specifically to integrate Facebook with WordPress. And we'll talk about this for the remainder of the time. So, has anybody actually looked at it so far? Okay, not yet. Michael has.
I read about it. I was a little confused.
Yeah.
I was going to install it, but I got a little confused.
Okay.
With what they said to do.
Okay. Well, I think we might spend some time in the lab if you're comfortable doing that to install it, because it does require a step that may seem tricky, but it's not as bad actually, but as it sounds. So you'll notice that with the plugin, it allows you to do a number of things. Some of it is very standard, such as you can add a send or like button. If you don't know what a send button is, you can include a send button on your page, and that way, if I'm visiting a page and I see the send button and I click on it, it allows me to send that page by direct message to one of my Facebook friends. Okay. The like would just, if I clicked on that, it would just show up on my timeline saying I like this page, and there's a link on there, and then my followers or people who can see my profile can see that on my timeline. Okay, so it has the standard options to recommend something. So again, I can recommend something to somebody if I feel it relates to someone. I can recommend that particular website page to somebody, and so on. You can include that on pages and posts, and also the nice thing, as I'll cover a little bit in a few minutes, you can actually include these features from the plugin on widget areas. And if you don't know what widget areas are, then we can cover that in the lab time. This is probably the newest feature, and this is one of the coolest features about this plugin. It's called social publishing. And what this does, it allows you to integrate people's names and Facebook pages into your blog posts, which I think is really cool, and this is new. I don't think this would have been done before. And I'll show you some examples of that in a few minutes. It makes it easier. This is not a new feature, but it makes it easier to integrate comments on your blog. Okay, so with WordPress, it comes with its own commenting system, but Facebook allows you now to people to comment using their Facebook accounts.
So does it show up both on Facebook and on your blog?
Yes.
Wow, that's nice. I know a lot of people that are going to like that.
Yeah. This is not a new feature, but this plugin makes it much easier to integrate. Another really new feature is the recommendation bar. You were probably in the New York Times or one of these websites where you read your article and then all of a sudden something pops at the bottom and says, you may also like the following articles, and it gives suggestions. This is exactly what this does too. It allows you to integrate that feature on your own website very simply, actually. And again, the link here includes much more detail about the plugin and instructions on how to do certain things. So the link will be available with the slides. So if you are interested, if you have the heart, and if you feel confident actually doing it, this is how you do it. When you're logged in from your WordPress, you go to your plugin area and search for Facebook. If you just type Facebook, it's the first one that comes up, and make sure it's the one by Facebook. Okay, you'll have many other plugins, but make sure to get this one. This is the one that has to be by the Facebook. So it says by Facebook. So the Facebook people are the ones who actually made that one. Okay. Whoops. Once you okay. So once you click install now, and activate it, has anybody installed plugins before? Okay.
You do it for me.
Yes. But this, it's that simple, right?
No.
You can click install and activate. You'll find. Oh, the mouse is a little jumpy. Sorry. Come on, go back. Okay. So this is the scary page you'll see in the beginning, okay? And this is probably the step that Steve was referring to. It makes you create an account at this website, developers.facebook.com/apps, okay? But it's actually really simple. If you click on it, they have good instructions. So you'll go to the developers side of Facebook. You have to log in with your or prompt you probably to log in with your Facebook account, and you'll have an account on the developer side of Facebook. And then again, it sounds complicated, but it's really not. And then it will show you how to create an app. And once you create an app, it's a few clicks, maybe 5 or 6 clicks. And once you do that, it will give you an app ID, an app secret, and an app namespace. Okay, this is just a screenshot from Facebook's plugin page. So this is an example that they are showing to demonstrate how people to install this. And then, so this is it. And then what you'll do afterwards, underneath it, you'll see post and the settings or the different features. And then you'll see a number of options here that I'll cover in the next slide. So